Hello, welcome to another gas video where we take on genuinely approachable Sudoku from the Daily Sudoku Puzzles channel on the Discord server, where Philip Newman, Clover and Bill Murphy dish them up one a day and we catch up about a month later. So the puzzles today will be from the 27th to the 31st of July. And I am looking forward to giving them a go. What I'll be doing is first of all reading out the blurbs that were written on Discord with any humour involved and the rules, and then tackling the puzzles one at a time as fast as I can to see if I can earn the 2 hats available for each very fast solve. There's 1 hat for a slower solve and a dinosaur, a notional dinosaur if you don't get the full, if you don't get any of the hats for the speed of your solve. Anyway, we'll look at those in a moment. Don't forget that on Patreon, we always have loads of extra content. On our apps, we have gas apps as well as others. In our merchandise, we have some fascinating material that we highly recommend. And what else we got? We've also got Sven's Sudoku pet. Check them all out on the link under the video. But I am going to go through the rules, the Discord blurbs, as I say, of these puzzles, and then they'll include the rules, and then we will take them on one at a time and see how we go. So let's go to this first one, which, sorry, just getting my ducks in a row. This is by Philip Newman, and it's called The Castle. Our quest is at an end, says Philip. The search for the Holy Grail of Monty Python references has finally brought us here. In a few moments I will think of the funniest intro in the world, and as a result I will die laughing. Awkward pause. You know what, let's just skip the intro today. Today's guess is a fortress Sudoku. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits in grey cells must be greater than digits in orthogonally adjacent white cells, so that must be bigger than each of those digits. And there are some hat times. The dinosaur is a laughable Laplatosaurus. And then we will go on to puzzle 2, 2-digit primes by Clover, who says, my favourite prime number is the Grothendieck prime 57, which is not in fact prime, but was once famously suggested as an example of a particular sort of prime by the mathematician Alexander Grothendieck. You'll probably find your favourite prime number in today's 2-digit primes guess, which uses only actual prime numbers. And Clover lists them: 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89 and 97. There is probably a very good thematic reason why 11 was not included in that list of primes. In this puzzle, normal Sudoku rules apply. Also, every pair of digits joined by a grey line forms a 2-digit prime when read from top to bottom or left to right. For instance, row 3, column 2, row 3, column 3 is a 2-digit prime number, and so is row 2, column 3, row 3, column 3. So it's something 1, something 1. Okay, you might want to solve that with a list of primes to hand. I'm going to be trying without. Not all possible lines are necessarily given. The dinosaur is a prime Probactrosaurus. And then XXXO by Bill, who says, today's intro is not very helpful. Today I drove friend of the channel Shy across the city. Why? That's not my story to tell. That's very exciting. It was the most puzzling power in an Australian car since David Astle went to the supermarket. Oh, he then says David Astle is the Australian Roger Phillips mark, and I did know that. I have had communication in the past with David Astle, the eminence grise of Australian cryptic crosswords. In fact, I once entered a competition he was running, I think, very many years ago, before I had any crosswords published. Today's guess is called XXXO, following my pattern of naming things after songs. Can't talk about the story behind it either. Wow, what's going on in Bill's life? Fascinating stuff. Today's also a classic Sudoku, the last one I can post before August starts. Why can't I post one during August? You'll find out soon. Bill, you are the most mysterious Bill Murphy we've ever had. Put the digits 1 to 9 in each box, row and column. That is the rules for normal Sudoku rules, and if I didn't mention that before, and I've really had a spell of not mentioning normal Sudoku rules, thank goodness Bill has put us straight this time. The dinosaur is an unhelpful uninlager. That really was an unhelpful preamble. Very surprising for Bill. Okay, there is stuff to be discovered in future gas videos. That's what we've learned. And only some of it may we discover. Right, Philip on the next day says, today's guess is a killer Sudoku which I set quite a while ago, and it's called the Prime of Life. I would say I saved it for a rainy day, but it's Texas and it's summer, so... Actually, I have several puzzles ready to go, but because of redacted, I can't post any of them today. Suspicious eye roll. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits and cages can't repeat and sum to the total given. The dinosaur is a pandemic playing pleurocoilus. It was my birthday yesterday. We played some cooperative board games. Happy birthday, Philip. Great to know. Certainly wish you many, many happy returns. And Clover comes up with the fifth puzzle. Every day from now until August the 30th, when you solve the current day's puzzle, you're also invited to guess the Sudoku variant that will appear the following day. We don't get to play this because I'm playing so far behind, I suppose. If you guess right, you'll win a bonus hat and maybe even a shout out in the following day's post. Please put all guesses in spoiler tags. Things got a little too weird for some folks last August, so let's just put a few things out there. This month-long event is 100% optional, and if you ignore it entirely, your guess experience will continue as normal. The variants used aren't random, and guessing can be done logically. Wasn't it an alphabetic sequence last August? I think it was. So, with that said, what do you think Bill will be posting tomorrow? I'll even be super extra nice and tell you his puzzle has 2 variants, and so you get to make 2 guesses. And if you guess either one of them correctly, you get a bonus hat. Now, on to today's puzzle, a first scene, odd, even Sudoku. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Clues outside the grid tell you the first odd if the clue is odd, or the first even if the clue is even digit that appears in that row or column, counting from the direction of the clue. For example, the rightmost odd digit in row 3 is a 5, and the leftmost even digit in row 6 is a 2. The dinosaur is an eager elopteryx, and those are the instructions. I don't know how one is meant to make a guess at what variant Sudoku will appear the next day. So I will say a 10-sum line Sudoku, and I'm meant to make 2 guesses, so I will also say a German Whispers. No idea. Right, but I am going to take on these puzzles one by one, and I'm going to restart my clock each time so you can see my time. I will then flip back to the file and find out what my time should have been to earn 2 hats or 1 hat, starting with a Fortress Sudoku, not my favourite, followers of the channel will know, but let's get cracking. So 6, oh no, 8, no, 6 is not in a cell, so that has to be surrounded by 7 or 8, because neither of those can be a 9. This now must be a 9 to be higher than 5. These are also higher than 5, 7 or 8 there. Oh, can't be 8 because of the column. Right, that's good. So we get some digits done. Now, that's a 1-3 pair. That must be a 4 to be higher. 5, 6, 7, 9 still to place in this column. I don't find that easy. Oh, that 1 and 3 are done. I need to look down the whole column, not just some of it. That can't be 7. It must be 2, mustn't it? 2 is in one of those cells. Must be here, yeah. That is 5 or 7. These are from 5, 7, 8. That one can't be a 5 because of the 6. These are from 5, 6, 7, 9. So the 1 is here. That was probably just ordinary Sudoku that I could have done better. 6, 9 pair. This is 5 or 7. I can't see a way to tell. Right, let's do the rows. But they're not as helpful. Okay, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4 set. That can't be 6 or 7. Can it be 5? No, because that would be higher. So that's a 9. That's a useful spot. This one has to be higher than the one below. One of those is a 6, that doesn't help. One of these is an 8, and that doesn't help either. Right, this has to be higher than 5, 6, 7 or 8. This has to be higher than 3, 5, 6, 8 or 9. I don't know what I'm doing now. This is where I struggle on fortress puzzles. I want to find low digits in grey cells or high digits in white cells, and there aren't many left for me. 9, 2, 7, 8. So there's an 8 in one of those two. I mean, this is just not good information. That is 3 or 8 from what it sees. I'm terrible at these. Right, this has to be higher than 3. It's not 4, 6 or 7. So 5, 8 or 9. 7, 2, 3. That is 5 or 6 by Sudoku. Ooh, could I get a quad going here or something? No. Absolutely not. Oh, Mark, come on, try and think it through. There's a 3 in one of these cells. It's unlikely to be there. That would be a 1 if that was the case. It's possible. There's a 3 in one of them. There's a 2 in one of those. That can't be here, so that's definitely here. 2, 1, 3, 4. What's this? 5, 7 or 8. Ah, that's going to need bigger numbers. So that is 7 or 8. This can't be 8. This is 6, 7 or 8 or 9. But, no, I was going to say I had a quad going. I don't. 5, 7, 6, 8, 9. We've got a 1 and a 4 still to place. Can that be a 4? No, it couldn't be bigger than both of those. So these are 4 and 1. 4 there, 1 there. This takes me ages. That has to be a 1. I'm never going to get the hats for this puzzle. I hate Fortress so badly. I mean, other people fly through Fortress. I can't do it. Just can't do it. That has to be the other from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 3. I mean, that's clear enough. These are from 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, that's not any use, surely. See, is something shouting at me from these middle sections? I just don't see it. Am I totally missing some fortress connection? This is high, 6, 7 or 8. Can't be 7 actually in the box. 9, 5, 4, 8. Now I've kind of pencil marked everything. Oh my goodness, what are we 5 minutes into this puzzle? One of those is a 7. I still haven't got a clue how to approach it realistically. Okay, the 1 there, that can't be a 1, that can't be a 1. This one on the right can't be a 2 either. I just don't think that helps. That can't be a 4. Okay, this row, 3, 4 and some high digits. This is 5, 6 or 9. 3, 4, 1, that could be 2. 9, 4, 6, 3. This is just useless. 4, 5, 8. 4, 5 or 8 also there. 3 is in one of those two cells, but I don't see how that helps me yet. 1 is in one of those two. 8, 1, 2, 7. I mean, just nothing. That's not a 3. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's totally obvious. 5 could be in one of either of those cells. Now, can that be 7? That would be 8 and 9. This would be a 6, 5 pair. Works fine. Wow, I'm so at sea. One of those is a 5. Is that any use? No. It really isn't. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. I mean, one of these is a 1, but what's that telling me? Nothing that I can use. I just don't understand how this is so approachable, how people do these quickly. I'm losing my... I could get a dinosaur, not even one hat on this. Just don't know what to do. Also, when I finally unwind these puzzles, I never even find that it was something that seemed totally obvious. 7, 2, 1, 8. This is 3, 4, 5, or 6. 6, 7, 8, 9. That can't be 5. That is either 6 or 9. So it could just be bad pencil marking, but it's never simple. 7 and 8 must be in that group of cells. If that was 7 or 8, that would have to be 6 or 9. I don't see what that does. Philip, you are very cruel to me. One of those is a 6. Oh, this has to be less than both of those. That is very obvious. I mean, that really is. I am a numpty man, and there is no gainsaying it today. Look at this. It does do stuff. It's just one thing, but ow. Ow is what I say. That seems to have to be a 6 now. That was a bit of poor pencil marking going on there as well. 6, 9, weird blooming deadly pattern going on. That's become an 8. This can't be 8. 9, 5, 6, 4, 8. That's a 3. Well, at least some of the pencil marking I had done is coming in useful now. What about this column? 7, 2, 5, 3. Yeah, that's a 6. That is 4 or 8. So we've got 9 and 1 down in the bottom box. That has become a 5. That's a 1, 2, 7, 9, 1, 6. That is a 3. It's naked. Then we can go 1 and 5 at the top. I really hope I'm not making any mistakes to compound my embarrassment with this puzzle. 3, 4, or 8 here. Is there any chance? No, I'm 9 minutes in. There is no chance of salvaging 2 hats here. 3, 4, or 6 there. I feel a bit like Clover's partner from the last video who felt very broken by the puzzle. This is a 4. Again, I'm praying I've made no actual mistakes here. I can do that 8 and 7. That's a 6. Don't know about 3, 4 yet, but that's a 4. 3, 8. I've still got this deadly pattern to unwind, and then 7 does it. 9 and 6. Oh no, and that's got to do both sides of the deadly pattern. No, I didn't get a tick. Oh no. Oh no, I have made a mistake as well. Well, all my numptiness has come at once then. Just scanning. Oh, something's wrong there. That should have been a 6. Is that it? Yeah. 10 minutes and 7 seconds. I mean, it's shocking, isn't it? Shocking. And the 2 hat time for this puzzle was... Oh, it was 9 minutes. So it was hard, officially hard, but my time was still terrible. 10 minutes and 7 seconds, 1 hat for that. And the 1 hat time, interestingly, was 20 minutes, so I was way inside that, but ARG is right in the title of that puzzle. What a monster. Ah, Clover has, sorry, I didn't realise that if you do this in our puzzle, and on our link, Clover has provided the list of primes at the top of the rules. Okay, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to promise to do better. Let's get cracking. So, it's normally useful to remember that the only prime beginning with a 9 is 997. Oh, 70 must begin 71, 3, or 9. So that's a 3-9 pair. 61 or 7. So that's a 7. Well, I'm glad I didn't I'm glad I didn't have to do this without the list of primes to hand, to be honest. especially with confidence utterly shaken by that fortress puzzle a moment ago. Now 9 can't be there, so it's in one of those cells. 7, 2, 6, 1, 6, 9, 7. I mean, I don't feel this is any kind of respite. That can't be a 1, so the 1 in this row is there. Done the 7s. This has to be odd. It's 3 or 9. Yes, all of these ending digits have to be 1, 3, 7 or 9, don't they? That might help. I mean, it's worth marking. That is a 9, for instance, and that fixes 3 there, 9 there. I'm so used to doing these puzzles with only one of each prime appearing in the grid that I keep wanting to use that 3 to make that a 9, but I'm not allowed to do that this time. 6, 7, 3, 9, 1, 5. That is a naked 2. That can't be 8, so that's 4. Oh, this can't be 3 because of the 3 in the box. Right, now we're making some progress. That is 4 or 6. I think both of those give prime results. Now, I still didn't get through. These are 3 and 9. I can do them now. These are, that is 3 or 9. It's a 9. That is 3. This one is another 3 there. Okay, so I've got all the... No, I've got one more closing digit. That's a 3. So I've got all of them done. And that's the easy bit, actually. Okay, well, my confidence is gradually being restored now. We've got a 3 in one of those. That can't be 5 or 6. That must be 9. So 5, 6, 3. That's just Sudoku. Then we get a 6 there. These now don't have a 9. Oh, that can't be 57 because that's good and whoever he was is prime. Hang on. Hang on. What's happened here? I've messed this up. No, I haven't. It can be 47. It just can't be 57. Wonder what that meant about a mathematician proposing a non-prime number as a sort of prime. Absolutely baffling. Now, this can't be 21 or 51, so we are getting to finish off here. Luckily, I do know the primes fairly well through years of working through them with various sorts of listener numerical puzzles and the like. That can't be 87, so it's 67. This can't be 51, so it's 41. 8 there. 5 and 6. Again, we can't have that 57 prime. 2 and 8. We've got 1, 5 and 4 here. 8. I'm sure the rest is just going to come by Sudoku without worrying too much about primes. Well, I can do it here though. 57 again not allowed. 27 not allowed, so I am still worrying about the primes because I can't help it. 8. That's a 4. That's a 2. That's going to sort out 4 and 2. There we go. Finally, a decent time. Well, finally, second puzzle. Just under 4 minutes, and the 2-hat time on that puzzle was in fact 7 minutes. So well under for that one. We will go on to Bill's Classic. That's all we get from Bill. Oh, I've got a spider in my hair. That must have been there the whole time so far. That's what did it in the fortress. Right, let's carry on. Okay, 1, 2 pair there. 8, 7 pair here. There's something going on with these sorts of things. 5, 6 pair here. 3, 4 pair there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. So one of these is a 2, and that's going to fix the 2, 1 pair. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. One of these is a 5, fixes the 6, 5 pair. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, look up here. One of these, I don't know. I don't know how to keep using that. I'm getting confused. 2, 7, 8, 5, 4. One of these is a 5. I used that already. Right, 8 in row 4. Let's just do that. 5's in one of those cells. 4 is here in row 6. That seems symmetrical with the 8. We're going to get a 4. Actually, we can place it there. I bet that means I can place 8 here. It does. Symmetry is my friend, as so often. This has to be a 3, 6 pair. I know the order. 1 and 7 there. Oh, you can see how beautifully this has been put together. It is just beautiful, and the symmetry is just the icing on the cake. That's a 1, 2, 3 triple. We've got 5 and 9 up there. I don't seem able to resolve those yet. That can't be 4 though. This is 2 or 9, not sure which. 8, 6, 7, 5, 4. That's a 1, 3 pair, which I can do. And then there's a 2, 9 pair, which I can't. Has to be, no, I've written the wrong digits. That's 2 or 9. That's 2 or 9. There we go. Okay, a quick typo. Able to pick it up as we went, which is a relief. 1, 7, 9 here. Not sure what's going on there. That's a 6, 7, 9, 3, 5. Oh, 3 in the corner. Hello. 9 and a 5. This is 2 or 9, and I don't know which yet, but I probably will do in a moment. Maybe not. Yes, I will now. 9 there. 2 there. 3 surrounded by a 6, 9 pair. I can do the 7, 8. I must be able to do that. 5, 9. Now 2, 1, 3, 1, 7, 9, 5, 6, 7, 6, 9. 2.5. Well, 2 minutes 34 seconds, and the official time there was 6.5 minutes for a finish. So, as always, the classics, not much of a hurdle for me. The fortress is always a disaster. It's a shame that can't change. Right, killer. Let's go. That's a 1, 2 pair. That must be a 3, 4 pair next to it. Let's see if we can do that sort of thing. Let's do it here. 9, 8 pair must have a 7, 6 pair in the 13 cage. That's a 1, 3, which we can fill in. So this is a 2, 6. This is a 9, 7, so we need 8 and 4 in that one. Now, don't think that's obvious, or that. Probably not this. Yes, that is, because I can do that 2, 1. Can't put a 1 in that cage, so it's 2, 4. Now we can't put, we can't put a 1 in either side of this, so that's 2, 4 as well, surprisingly. Right, that's a 5 and a 7 to complete the column. Let's try and complete this column. That's a 9. So that's 5 or 8, and that's 5 or 8. This is 6 or 9 as a result. I don't know that it's obvious to me which it is. 7, 2, 6, 4, 3. 1 must be there. 5, 6, and 8 here. That can't be 8 because this can't be 6. So 8 or 9. That's a 5, 6, 8, 9 quad. This is a 3, 7 pair. That was very obvious in the box. That's become an 8. 4 there doesn't fix the remaining cages, which is what I was wanting it to do. Ooh, there's an 8, 9 pair there, so that's 5. Now that is useful. This is a 5, that's 6, that's 8, that's 9. And they're all going to be done now. All the cages are done. The rest is classic, which is not to say Philip might not have something still up his sleeve. 9 there, 1 or 3, again 1 or 3, and a 7 there. 3, 8, 5. Ah. Doing it to me again. That's 5 or 6, but actually this is a naked 5, so that becomes 6. Then I can do 8 and 7 in the row. Is that naked? Yes, it is. 5, 4, 8, 9. Okay, so some good framework rows put in place. 2 or 3 there, 1 or 2 there, 1, 2 and 3 in these rows, sort of huge X-wings across the grid. And I'm glad I've spotted those because it means I can do 7, 4 and a 5, 6 pair there. This was basically giving us a 1, 2 pair across the grid, which is very helpful. Now up here we've got, we've got a 2 there, so actually I could have unwound that much better. 3, 2, that's a 3, that's a 1. Okay, so columns 2 and 8 are complete now. The rest is just finishing off. 8, 6, 2, 4, let's come down this column. In fact, let's do the 6, 5 pair at the bottom. Now I can do 1, 9, 5, 7, 4, 3. Now I've just got the last two, the last three columns, as it were, two of the last three columns to do. 6 and 3, we've got a 2, 5 pair there. 3 and 5, 1 and 9, there we go. 3 minutes 34, so even though it's even though it's my nemesis Philip Newman, as I'm in the prime of life, and as it's not Fortress, I can manage it. And the time was 6 minutes 41. There must be a reason for that I don't understand. Anyway, well inside it. Maybe it was something to do with Philip's age or his birthday or something. And we will go on to first scene odd even. Let's get cracking on this. So the first odd digit in column 1 is a 1, then a 2. Look at these, 3. They have to go before the next digit because it is always the same parity. Oh, no, hang on, stop there. 6 is here. So that is a 3-7 pair. Yes, this was the first break between the clue and the digit that we see in row 2. That's very funny. In fact, that has to be a 3 in row 1. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. We had a 3 in row 1. If that's 3 and 7, which they are for the box, we know the order. Right. This is now 6, 8, 9. I'm just going to be a little careful about filling in 8 and 9 at the top. 1, 5, 7 here must start with a 5. Then I can put the others in by Sudoku. 2 and 6 here. 4, 8, 9 here. Let's not bother trying to fill those in. We'll come down here. Right, again, even there. 8, 9. Now, careful. 5, 6, 7. They are mandated by the parity of the numbers above them. But these are all odd to get to the 2 first. So that is 1 or 3. This is 1, 3 or 5. Oh, and the 6 first from the right here. So that's... yeah, these are all odd as well. That must be a 3. 5 or 7 there. That must be a 1. Gosh. 4, 8, 9, triple here. Now, the first odd digit from this end is a 3. Well, they can't all be even, so that's not potentially a 3 anymore. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. 3 has to be in one of those two. Oh, the first odd digit here is a 2, so these are all odd. That's weird the way this works. But 1 is the first odd digit here. Oh, that could be 2, 6, 4. That would be just evil if it was. 7, 1, 3, 6, 9. There's an 8 in one of these. There's a 2 in one of these, but the 4 comes first. So we do know which way round they go. And that is a 5, 8 pair. 3, what else do we know? 2, there's a 6 in one of these. That doesn't help me. Yes, I know where it goes, so it helps a little. 5 in this row must be here. This is a 1, 3, 7. 3 must come first of the odd digits. And now we're making good progress. That's not resolved. That's a 5. This is 4 or 9. That has become a 9, so that stuff's done. Right, now 1 is the first odd digit. It has to be here before the 9, and this must be even. 2, 6, 8, that's become a 3. 4, 2, 6, that's a 4, that's a 2, that's a 6. That's clever. It's a clever puzzle, as you expect from this source. 1, 4, 3. I think we're okay here. 3, 1. I mean, by which I mean, I don't think I've made a mistake, but you just never know. 2, 7, 3, 9, 1, 5. This is a bit hard to keep track of mistakes in, I reckon. 7 and 2, 4 and 6, then 4, Can't do the 8-9 pair at the top. That's not 6, so that's a 6. I've got an 8-9 deadly pattern, and the first even in this column is an 8. There we go, that's what sorts it out. There we are. 4 minutes 10 seconds. I thought I was flying through that, but 7 minutes was the 2 hat time. So I've absolutely thrashed the 2 hat times on 4 puzzles and fallen completely foul of it on the first one. Fortress Sudoku. It really does nothing to endear that genre to me. Thank you very much, as always, for watching us on the channel. It's a pleasure to have your company. And thank you to Clover, to Bill Murphy, and even to Philip Newman for those excellent puzzles. It's been a joy. I will see you again for more Sudoku tomorrow and for more gas within about 5 days. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.